Right, so I like to say Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shah, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakaha Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, and salutations to you brothers out there that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. This is the book of Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. And you can see that, because all of the wickedness that's happening in the world, from homosexuality, transgenders, bisexuals, lesbians, worshiping different gods, adultery, fornication, spiritual fornication, you know, um, eating defiled foods like shrimp, crab, lobster. You can go into the book of Leviticus, the 11th chapter, start at the first verse on down. It's going to tell you the clean animals all the way into the unclean animals, man. So this world is filled with wickedness. Why? Because again, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Now, who is the wicked? This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 4. Whereas Edom, when you go into that word Edom, it is Edom, which means red. Why? Because um, when you go back into the book of Genesis, the 25th chapter, during the times of Jacob and Esau, it explained how Esau looked. He was red and hairy all over, right? Which is today the so-called white man, right? Because his blood shows forth through his skin. He have no pigmentation. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build a desolate places, right? It says return, right? Because um, the Edomites was first in power during the Roman Empire, right? And the Roman Empire became an empire during a time when Julius Caesar deemed himself emperor of Rome during the times of 27 BC and 31 BC. And then the fall of Rome was in 1453 CE, which is the Common Era. And the Common Era is no different than AD. So you could also say 1453 AD, right? And the Roman Empire ruled for 1,000 years. And then these Edomites start coming back into power during the overtaking of the European nations or countries, if you might say, if you will. It says, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. So Esau is called the border of wickedness, which is the Edomites today. Going back into the book of, let's get it. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 36, verse 8. And the scripture says, it says, thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. And these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir. So the Edomites today are who? The so-called white people, right? Because he rules the earth. As of now, he's your governors, your mayors, your senators, your Congress, right? Your executive branch, your legislative branch, your judicial branch, your presidents, right? And your elites and your bankers, right? So this is how you know that the so-called white man is Esau Edom, who the world has been given to. He's in power, right? And the world is laid in wickedness due to the fact that he is in power, right? So this is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 16. And the scripture says, and moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, right? So the place of judgment being America, that wickedness was there, right? Because it tells you in the book of Revelations, the 17th chapter, the first verse, it says, and there came one of the seven angels, which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters, right? And the many waters represents the people in America, because all the people that's in these different nations, from China to Russia to Japan to North Korea, South Korea, Iran, Afghanistan, Turkey, a lot of nations migrate from those nations, come to America just to what is it called? Just to go after their so-called dreams, man, right? To become rich. Why? Because all of the nations have committed fornication with her. When you go back into the book of Revelations, chapter 18, verse 3, it says, "For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth have waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacy." So there you go, man. Right? And the scripture tell you in Revelation 17:5. Let me see here. Salakia, bear with me. Salakia, that's 15. It says, "And he have said unto me, the waters which thou sawest where the horse sitteth are people and multitude and nations and tongues." So the water represents the people, of different nations that come here to do what? To commit fornication with her. So again, Revelation 17:1, "And there came one of the seven angels which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will shew unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon the scarlet colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. And the woman was arrayed in purple scarlet color." I mean, you can obviously see that, man. You can obviously see that this place is full of, abominations and wickedness, right? Because Biden is now pushing, right, and passing all of these bills for transgenders and homosexuals, man. So America is hitting its peak for the wickedness of homosexuality, man. No different than Sodom and Gomorrah in the neighboring cities, right? In those same cities got destroyed because of homosexuality, because of the increase of wickedness, right? So again, Revelation 17:4, "And a woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornications. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon." Right? It's a mystery. It's a mystery unto you people. That's why you do not understand that America is Babylon, right? You're not going to find the name America in the Bible. You're not going to find the name America in the Bible, right? America is known as Babylon or Rome or Egypt, right? Because it represented all of those ancient kingdoms during that period of time, right? So when you look at the Roman Empire was a structural power, right? A major influence upon the earth. So was the Babylonian Empire, right? The Roman Empire also represents what? The eagle, man. The eagle, right? Because the eagle is a proud bird. It flies the highest, and it's the dirtiest bird, man. Right? Babylon also represent the overruling of other nations, right? Because the Lord said, when you go to the book of Daniel, he told Daniel to Nebuchadnezzar, that I have given you all the kingdoms of the earth, right? So it represents that power, that rulership, right? Then Egypt represents what? Slavery, Exodus 20:2, right? So America represented all those ancient kingdoms. That's why if you look on your dollar, you'll see what? You'll see the eagle, and you'll see the pyramid, right? Which again represents those ancient kingdoms. So Revelation 17:5, "And upon her forehead was the name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and the abominations of the earth." America is an abomination on the earth, man. Right? That's why the scriptures tell you in the book of Revelations 18:5, "For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities." Right? So America's sins have reached unto heaven. This is why this place is going to be destroyed off the face of the earth, right? According to the book of what? Amos chapter 9, verse 8. And the scripture says, behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. Right? So there you go. You know, the scripture says, for the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom, and he will destroy it off the face of the earth. Right? So America, Babylon, will be destroyed off the face of the earth. Right? And before that happened, you're going to have what? The RFID chip get pushed. Right? And I'm going to put that in another video. Right? Going into the RFID chip. Because this is what these devils want to do. They want to push for what? They want to push for the RFID chip, the radio frequency identification chip, right? Because they want total control. The first step in these devils controlling you people was taking the gold from the dollar. Once they took the gold from the dollar and gave you Federal Reserve notes, government notes, really that's what it is, right? They knew they already had control over you people, man. Right? Because at any moment they can crash the economy and you people do not have a defense, right? Your dollar isn't going to save you because once the economy crashes, that's it. The dollar isn't going to matter because they're trying to push in for the RFID chip, which is the digital currency, the cryptocurrency, right? The Bitcoin. They want to move into all of that, right? But before they could do that, they will have to crash the economy in order to usher a new system. It's called their New World Order, man. Right? And you people totally lack the understanding in that, man. Right? The scriptures even tell you that the rich ruleth over the poor, right? Let me get that. Right? So real quick, this is Proverbs 22:7. It says, the rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is a servant to the lender. So there you go. So the rich ruleth over the poor. Who is the rich? The elite banker families, right? They're the ones who ushering in all these things to happen unto you people. And there's more devastating things that's coming, man. This is only the beginning of their wickedness, man. This is only the beginning of them ushering in the wickedness they want to implement upon the earth, man. Right? So again, like the scriptures tell you in Job 9:24, for the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. The scripture even tell you for their way is what? Let's get it. This is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 19. It says, the way of the wicked is as darkness. It says, the way of the wicked is as darkness, man. This is how Esau rolled. His ways is as darkness, man. So this devil, he have nothing planned for you but wickedness, man. He have nothing but wickedness planned for you people. He wants total domination. He wants total control over you people, man. So this is the wickedness of the devil. This is how you know Esau, Edom have the earth. The scripture even tell you in the book of Proverbs, right? When you go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 2, the scriptures tell you what happens. Matter of fact, let's just get it. Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. The people not rejoicing. The people are riot. You know, they have been rioting, protesting, coming up against their governments, coming up against their presidents. That this is a kingdom set against itself. So again, Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. So there you go. Again, going back into Job 9:24, going back into the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 16. Right? So I saw under the heavens the place of wickedness, the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, man. But other than that, man, I'm going to go ahead and end it from there and say Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakah HaGadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, and salutation to you brothers out there that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. I like to say Shalom.